Shalom Yashala. I'm going to begin to sit down by saying Barakatah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakwa Kadash. I like to say double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and also salutations to all of the sincere Akim worldwide pushing this truth and sincerity. As you can see with the article I've got behind me, in the screen right here, it says Costa Coffee launches contactless reusable cups. Costa Coffee are in partnership with Barclays, and they've launched an initiative where their cups that you actually drink from are now contactless. So you can actually take your cup to Costa now and pay with your cup with no need of a debit card. And I mean, this is a small little initiative and a small step forward, but a very major one, man. Because I'm telling you, all of these people out here, these sheeple out here, are being what's the word? It's a psyop, basically, for lack of a better term. The so-called white man is experimenting with the minds of the people, seeing how comfortable he can get them with the RFID technology before he finally launches it out with no sort of say, no sort of choice. Really and truly, man, the Most High Yahweh is going to allow this man to roll on the 2/3 of our people and the heathen, man, because ultimately speaking, the earth is given into the hands of the devil, man. Job 9:24. And this man literally, as 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, goes into, feels like he is the Most High, man. He's trying to be on levels with the Lord. And that mark of the beast is one of the last major prophecies, man, before that World War III, that War of Armageddon kicks off. What I'm going to do is just re-emphasize the fact that the mark of the beast is inevitably the RFID microchip that the apostles of GMS have been pushing for so long, without a shadow of a doubt. It says here, Barclaycard has joined forces with UK chain Costa Coffee to launch a reusable coffee cup with integrated contactless payments technology that enables users to pay for their caffeine with a wave of their mug. Man, I was going to go into this article a bit before getting some scriptures, but fuck it, man. I mean, come on, if you cannot see that this is the RFID technology being trialed out, man, hey, the elect Yahweh said would be of quick understanding, man. And hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You see, this coffee mug thing is going to turn into a mad phenomenon. It's going to become so normal that the next step is more than likely going to be the chip. And we, honestly speaking, brothers, can't wait, because that shows, man, that the Most High Yahweh is pushing forward the time, man. Because we know that as soon as this hell kicks off, we're really that much closer to the kingdom coming in. In the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter, and the 16th verse, it reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Now, the apostles and elders have gone into this numerous times, so I can't believe there's still clowns out there talking about the mark of the beast is not the chip and all the rest of that shit you niggas talk about. But when you look at the actual word mark right here, to receive a mark, where is it at? Just a second. The word mark goes into the Greek word charagma. Charagma, yeah? It says a stamp or an imprinted mark. Of the mark stamped on the forehead or in the right hand. They're going off with that, talking about the badge of the Antichrist. Man, that's some shit I would expect from IUIC. It says a stamp or an imprinted mark. Yeah? Thing carved, sculptor, graven work. And you know what the law says about making cuttings in the flesh. At the end of the day, man, Yahweh is going to bring great judgment upon this place, because they're pushing to make themselves God. So the so-called white man believes that he is the Most High. He believes that he's going to take over the earth on his own accord, not knowing that the Lord's really giving it to him, man. It goes on to say, available in all Costa coffee stores later this month. The Clever Cup, it says, which costs $14.99, with a £1 donation from every sale going to the Costa Foundation. The cup has a silicone base with a contactless chip that can be detached for ease of washing. Owners can use the cup to make purchases in Costa or anywhere else that accepts contactless payments. So they basically got it to where your everyday appliances, your cups, you know, soon enough is gonna be maybe even like your watches. I don't know, man, but ultimately speaking, even through a Costa coffee cup, you could actually make contactless payments now. You can carry a cup around and not your card. It says the cup is powered by Barclaycard's BPay technology, meaning that users can track their spending, top up their balance, and take control to block or cancel the contactless payment element online or using the dedicated app. So ultimately speaking, this man is going to have it to where he controls every aspect of finance in this society. And the Most High Yahweh shall prophesy that this would happen, man. But only the elect took heed. Why? Because we're not ignorant of this man's devices, man. Revelation, the 12th chapter and the 12th verse reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, being the so-called white man, the deceiver, is come down upon you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Ultimately speaking, there's going to come a time real soon where these devils are going to start rolling above us, and that includes myself. Honestly speaking, you got to have faith for your hard bar should be until death, because everything he spoke out here is happening, man. Every single thing, yeah? Every single thing out here is happening. Look at this. Costa is rolling out a whole reusable range to encourage customers to ditch single-use takeaway cups. So they want everyone on this radio frequency coffee cup, coffee mug shit, and then eventually it's gonna lead to inevitably what? Within your flesh. Man, come on, man. The cup is powered by Barclays BPay technology, meaning users can track their spending, top up their balance, and control to block or cancel the contactless payment element or using the dedicated app. It says Costa is rolling out a whole reusable range to encourage customers to ditch single-use takeaway cups. Man, and this is what it's gonna be like when they roll out the chip. They're gonna talk about bank card for what? Now you just pay with the chip. You don't even need the pin. You just swipe your hand. Hey, this is the devil's work, man. This so-called white man, man. You gotta understand that this man must be stopped. Unless your hard Shah intervenes, man, we're doomed out here. Completely doomed. Because this man is death incarnate. Just a second, I feel. It says in the law, man, in Leviticus, the 19th chapter and the 28th verse, it says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord, Yahweh Shai. So pretty much, guess what? Tattoo's off, yeah? It says, make no cuttings in your flesh. Now, the actual word karak means to cut, yeah? In order to actually insert the chip in you, in order to insert the chip in you, they need to cut into your flesh. What is that? A direct violation of the law, Yahweh Shai. The Lord ain't with that. At all, man. At all. The scripture talks about as well that if you're a Hebrew servant, after 7 years, your ruler is supposed to let you go free, man. You gotta understand that Esau is fucked up the whole entire inhabited earth, man, and he's trying to go out with a bang. But guess what? Yahweh Shai is gonna destroy his hopes. He's gonna destroy him and his craftiness, man. And that's the beautiful thing. That's what we're waiting on, because ultimately speaking, man, man, if the Lord don't come back, man, I don't know what we're gonna do. Honestly speaking, man. Hey, Revelations the 14th chapter says, just a second. Let me start from verse 8. And there followed another angel. This is talking about the destruction of America. After that, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them with a loud voice, saying, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the Holy Lamb and in the presence of the angels. The Lord is going to fuck up a lot of people out here because of the fact that, ultimately speaking, man,
you know, they're not doing what they need to do. Or what is that? Yeah. So the same shall drink out of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. If you're not right with the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has got a day of reckoning for you. You gotta understand, man, that ship, as long as you're an Israelite, you should not take that ship because it violates everything the scripture says. Leviticus 19:28. King David took the census and nearly got killed. Nearly got killed, but honestly speaking, his sons committed adultery. He suffered a worse fate than death. You gotta understand that. Inevitably, man, the mark of the beast is the RFID radio microchip, man. And as you can see here from the article that I pulled up, it's coming, man. It is coming. It really is coming. It says Costa is rolling out a reusable range of to encourage customers to ditch single-use takeaway cups. They're pushing for this hard, man. You gotta understand, man. This is just an act of convenience. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua knows that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That time of hell's gonna come soon. Yeah, but that chip is out here, man. In Sweden, there's articles that have been put up by brothers. In Sweden, people are getting chipped left, right, and center. In the UK, also, it's coming, man. And you gotta be able to make sure to stand up on your own 2 feet, man, and say, nah, fuck that. Because honestly speaking, man, the society is gonna break down, and only the strong and the spirit are gonna survive. So stay strong, brothers. Isaiah 33:6, man. 2 Timothy 2:15, Revelations 1:7. You know, hey, man, you just gotta keep the faith. Jude verse 4. Keep fighting, keep striving. I'm gonna leave it there and say Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Barak Hopefully the lesson was edifying. Shalom.